and welcome back to Alice Talks Football, and in today's video I'm doing a quick transfer news update video updating you on all the Manchester United transfer news today surrounding Kieran, Trippier, Raphael Varane and Jadon Sancho. And you're probably wondering, Alice, it's a Wednesday night, you always do a live on a Wednesday night and you've been doing a lot of lives lately, why aren't you live? Well, I tell you why I'm not live, because basically I'm losing my voice. I can feel I'm losing my voice, it hurts to talk. So I went to a party, loud music, talk over loud music a lot at a party, definitely ruined my voice a bit there. So I think I might do a live tomorrow night, then a short video Friday, then a live Saturday night and a short video Sunday. So I try and do 5 live streams a week, especially on Wednesdays and Mondays, there's always a live stream. But I do feel like I'm losing my voice, so there might be a few short transfer videos on the channel for the next week, but in a week's time we should be back to 5 lives a week updating you on the news. But I will be updating you on all the Manchester United transfer news, so no matter if I'm live, no matter if it's a short video, stay subscribed so you're always updated on the latest Manchester United transfer news. You won't miss anything if you stay subscribed. Hit that like button and let's get into it. We're going to talk about Sancho first, then we'll talk about Varane, then we'll talk about Kieran, Trippier. The one thing about this camera is it picks up all the background noise, so hopefully you cannot hear all the plates clanging in the background. The Jadon Sancho deal, well, this is the latest that's come up. So from Sport Witness it said Jadon Sancho has been slapped with a £95 million asking price by Dortmund, which is about £80 million. Manchester United are interested in him and are a club that likes to wait a long time. Tell me about it. Dortmund are now waiting for United to make a move to sign the player. That basically makes sense. They're basically saying, look, Dortmund are just waiting for Man United to make their move. We know Dortmund are prepared to sell Sancho. We know Dortmund are looking at Sancho replacements. It's one of them situations where Dortmund are just waiting for Man United to make a move because, again, Man United are the only team really in for Sancho this summer. Chelsea are interested, Liverpool are interested, but Sancho's preference is United. So United probably know they can play the long game with Sancho because we are Sancho's first choice and the only team all out for Sancho, and it could be one of those situations where it waits a long time. However, Fabrizio Romano came out and said today on his Here We Go podcast, in the next few days we'll have some updates about Jadon Sancho to Manchester United, so there could be something big happening in the next week. There's a rumour that Man United are having secret meetings, so you never know, some big update could happen in the next week. But if you want my honest opinion, Sancho to United probably won't happen to after the Euros, because we know how slow Man United are with their transfer business. And the final story on Jadon Sancho that came out from Konstantin Ecker last night, again another reliable journalist, said Jadon Sancho and Manchester United have an agreement in principle, but United haven't made a bid yet. As we know, Jadon Sancho agreed personal terms with United last summer. He also says Dortmund demand too much money, but United haven't decided how to approach the situation as of yet. So he's basically saying, in other words, if you really look at Man United and you look at the situation, it's just like, I think we're playing the long game with Sancho rather than going Dortmund £80 million and we get Sancho right now, because if we give Dortmund £80 million, they'll accept. I think Man United are going to play the long game just to see if they can get for £70 million, because we are saving money in FC, which is a shame, but that's how we run. The next story is about Raphael Varane, and I'm talking about saving money FC. The rumour is Raphael Varane could go for less than £40 million this summer, which, bargain. Okay. The first story about Raphael Varane came out from Sport Witness, and it said Raphael Varane has offers from Manchester United and PSG. It's impossible for Real Madrid to meet his demands for an extension, therefore they must either sell Varane this summer or allow him to leave on a free in 2022. Followed up by, it's reported Manchester United target Varane can leave Real Madrid for 35 to 40 million euros if he does not renew his contract. So Ancelotti's now going to Real Madrid, so new manager. Varane wants to leave still. We could get him for between 30 and 40 million pounds, which for me is a bargain. I think we know Man United want him, we know Man United are in for him. I think it's between us and PSG unless Chelsea go in late. So I think we're in a strong position to get Varane, because I think we would pay that money for Varane, especially because if you look at the price, that's quite a good price. Obviously, what we know from Fabrizio Romano is Varane's the first choice, Koundé's the second choice target this summer. Obviously, Man United don't always get their first choice targets, as we know, but I definitely keep an eye on Varane to Man United. It could be something that happens over the next few weeks, but he could go to PSG, but I think it's between us and PSG for Varane. But Varane's in a situation where both clubs will probably pay the money. I think Varane will go where he wants to go. He wants to leave Real Madrid, but I think Varane will go to the club he wants to go to. Now, the third and final story is on Kieran Trippier. Now, this news report came from Laurie Whitwell of The Athletic, and The Athletic are a pretty reliable source. They put them in high tier 2, not tier 1, but I put them in high tier 2. They always get information from the club, and they said this regarding Trippier. Now, I also talked about Trippier a lot on my live stream yesterday, and how Man United and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer want Trippier as a backup to provide competition for Wan-Bissaka, and because Trippier is 30 and he's not playing in England, he would probably be an affordable price. This is what Laurie Whitwell had to say regarding Kieran Trippier though. Kieran Trippier is a very live target for Manchester United. Work is being initiated by United to see if they can complete a deal for Trippier this summer. we know United are in for Trippier this summer. We've been linked to him a lot, and if United can get Trippier, and if Trippier wants to leave Atletico Madrid, United will go for Trippier, and we're the only team really in for Trippier. So I think if Trippier wants to leave Atletico Madrid, we will get him, and he'll probably be less than £50 million. Could be a Telles situation, as Telles is back up for Luke Shaw, Trippier back up for Wan-Bissaka. The Manchester Evening News also talks about Trippier, and this is what they had to say. Kieran Trippier is understood to have made arrangements to permanently return to England. His family still resides in Manchester, and Trippier, who hails from a Manchester United supporting family, would relish playing for his boyhood club. Now, the news I said yesterday regarding Kieran Trippier was, if Kieran Trippier wants to go to Man United, we can get him, but the problem was convincing Kieran Trippier to go to Man United. The news coming in is Kieran Trippier wants to move back to England. He wants to move to Manchester. Manchester's where he wants to go. So if Kieran Trippier wants to go to Manchester United, I think it's something that could happen. It's not the most exciting transfer in the world, but look, I wouldn't be surprised if we signed Trippier. If he wants to come to United, if he wants to leave Atletico, it's a cheap, easy deal to do. I think it's one that we'll leave to the last week of the transfer window because we always do that, but it's a cheap, easy deal to do. But we'll have to see where that goes. Just to sum up all the latest news, there could be a big Manchester United Sancho update this week, so stay tuned for that. Stay subscribed to the channel. On Alice Talks Football, I do daily Manchester United content, transfer news videos. I'm normally live, but today I'm just not live because my voice isn't good, but I'll probably be live tomorrow night depending on how I feel. But Sancho's close. I think there's going to be some big updates on Sancho over the next week. Will Man United drag it out, or will they get him just before the Euro starts? We'll see on that. Kieran Trippier is a very likely target for Man United. That's the news coming in. And Varane's price tag is about 30 million quid, so it's very, very affordable. But I think with Raphael Varane, he will go where he wants to go. If Varane wants Man United, Man United will get him. If Varane wants PSG, PSG will get him. If Varane wants Chelsea, Chelsea will get him. So, yeah, no, that's where it goes. But I'll keep you updated on all that news. It's still exciting, promising news. So like, subscribe, share. Thank you for watching, guys. See you tomorrow.